Oh, man. I don't even know what to say. Yo, people, welcome to True Chelsea FC, your home of all you can digest on Chelsea Football Club. If you're new to this channel and you're watching me for the first time, please do me the honor, like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I would really appreciate that. If you are a returning member, I do appreciate you coming back again to watch my video, to watch this video. All right, ladies and gentlemen, like I always say, I will try all my possible best to provide you the best content, you know give you the best content, football content. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this video. Welcome to another video of mine. It's Chelsea versus Manchester United preview. Oh wow, I must say, from the kickoff to the end of this game, we look shattered. Chelsea look shattered. We just don't look like we're gonna get any win anytime soon. Like, we don't look like a team that's gonna win game anytime soon. We could get draws, but right now we're not playing well enough, like the way we played in the last 4 games. In our last 4 games, we just look lethargic, man. And I've seen this since our game against Aston Villa. We look tired. I said it um in my match preview or in my match review against Aston Villa. I did mention the fact. Sorry, excuse me, guys. I did mention the fact that we look tired. We look lethargic. Um, I don't know what's the cause of that. If maybe because some of our players are injured or our key players are injured. I'm not sure what's happening. I really am not sure what's happening. Um, yeah, but very disappointing. Very disappointing. Right. So we're gonna pick this. We're gonna take this real quick. We're gonna take this real quick. You know, I wasn't impressed with the performance with the performance today. A lot of the players today, they were just there. They were just there. Um, let's just get into it. Let's get into it. Because right now, I really don't know what to say. Like, very upset. I am very upset. I told you guys I'm a very passionate Chelsea fan. I hate seeing Chelsea lose. I hate seeing us dropping points. I hate seeing us drop points, crucial points like this, like we've just dropped today. These are the points that we should be picking up if we are actually looking to contest for this title. I understand the fact that uh we're really not meant to be contesting for the title, right? This season, but we have the chances there. Come on, Arsenal are contesting for this title right now. What's stopping us? What is stopping Chelsea from contesting for the title this season? We can try. There's nothing wrong in trying. You know, I understand the fact that City are stronger. They're much stronger. Arsenal picked up form as well. There's nothing wrong with trying. Stopping us from trying. You never know. But same performance like this, it drives me crazy, man. It drives me crazy. Like I said from the kickoff, I knew that this game is gonna be a tough game. If we don't pick a pick up point, if we don't win the game, we're gonna end up drawing. Said in my score prediction, Chelsea to win with 1-0. We're close to that, and then again we threw all in the bin. We threw it all away. We were close to getting that 3 point, but we threw it away again. Typical Chelsea. Typical Chelsea. We just can't stop not losing our head or sleeping on the pitch. I don't know what it is with us. So the game today was bad performance. Similar performance to against Brentford. We look really lethargic, really dreadful. Losing passes, basic passing, pass all over the place, man. It's bad. Like, this is coming from a professional football players, man. For crying out loud. Let's talk about the starting lineup first. So we line up in the which I believe a 3 back formation, as the fact that Chilwell plays as a wing back and Cucurella plays as part of the back three. So both players played on the left. We have Thiago Silva, Trevor Chalobah, and Cesar Azpilicueta on the other wing. Now in midfield, we have we had Jorginho and Loftus-Cheek. I was a bit surprised to see that they did that double pivot, and then later on Kovacic came on. I would have loved for Cover to start with Loftus-Cheek. Maybe it would have helped us a lot more in terms of controlling that midfield. But the fact that Jorginho is in that midfield, it just gave up the midfield. Our midfield just doesn't exist, to be honest. I keep saying this, with Jorginho in midfield, our midfield does not exist. It doesn't exist. And look at the way Man United ran us over in the midfield today. It's like there's no one there. It's like there's no one there. This guy is a -1 in the team. It's just a -1, regardless. I don't care how many. Yes, he got a goal, which is a penalty. That's the only goal he's ever scored for Chelsea. Scoring up to 30 goals now for Chelsea is all penalties. I don't remember Jorginho scoring a goal from that's not a penalty. I don't want a player that's only score penalties in my team. Do you guys understand? Like, there's no point. We're never going to challenge for the title with Jorginho and Kovacic in this midfield. I keep saying this, right? I know I've dissected it a little bit from the starting lineup. Because I really want to touch base on this. For every single Chelsea fan out there, that you lot believe that we have midfield to compete against Man City in this league. Even with Liverpool, I understand the fact that Liverpool are panicking right now as well. But even still, with Liverpool, we still doesn't have the midfield to compete against these guys. That's the truth. That's the truth of the matter right now. For all of you Chelsea fans that believe that we're going to achieve anything with Jorginho and Kovacic in that midfield in a long consistent run, come on, man, you guys must be joking. These brothers can't even make a single bit. Like, they can't do basic parts. Like, how many times did Kovacic lose the ball today? This guy lost the ball so countless of times. I've been saying this. Kovacic is one of the worst midfield player in the Premier League when it comes to passing. The passing ability, this guy is poor. His passing ability is bad. It's really poor. This guy struggled. He can't even make simple 5-yard pass without either he overeats the pass, or the ball is too short. Like, there's not enough pace on the ball to even get to his receiver. He's done that today so many times, countless of times. The same thing with Jorginho. Like, Jorginho with his passing, we know it's quite good in passing anyways, better than Kovacic, passing wise. But this guy lacks strength. And if you're gonna be a DM at Chelsea Football Club, you need to have strength. This brother have no strength. He doesn't have the mental ability to hack the mental ability to hack at and pressure. This guy just crumbles under pressure all the time, and you man know this. You man know this. I think it's high. This is why I say it's high time for us, Chelsea, as a football club, to abolish in January. Please, please, and please get me a DM that's better than Gigino. I don't care who is. Sacido, flipping rice, just get him. Just get in me a DM, and please get me a better attacking midfield player, please. Just spend the money. I know you've been spending the money. You've been spending the money, which is good. Like, you've been buying players. Yeah, we spend a lot of money in this summer, which is good, which is great. It shows me that you're willing to spend. But please spend the right way. Buy the right players. We need midfield players. Our midfield is peak. Our midfield is peak. If we're looking to compete with Man City and Arsenal right now, with the form Arsenal are in right now, damn, I don't see us doing that. We need to reinforce. We need reinforcement, man. We need surgery. We need proper surgery in that midfield. And another point I want to make is this thing seems to be a pattern with Chelsea, regardless of the players lately. I'm not talking about Chelsea 5 years ago. I'm talking lately, like in the last 2-3 years. This thing has been an issue with Chelsea. A lot of our players cannot control the ball. Flipping hell. A lot of our players cannot control the ball. They don't understand when to release the pass. They don't understand when to hold on to the ball. It's like they get the ball, they just want to release it quickly. Like, they just want to release it without even thinking if their teammate is gonna get onto that ball. There's no point of releasing a pass if you're not 100% sure that your teammate is going to get at the end of the ball. No point of doing that. Like, you hardly see Man City. You can hardly see any players in Manchester City, in City's team, releasing the ball, not sure that his player is going to get there. You hardly see, like 90% of the time. In Chelsea, our players, 85% of the time, they release the ball without even knowing the player is going to get there. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, that needs to stop, man. That needs to stop. It has to stop. I'm sorry. It has to stop. I did say in my stream, if Chelsea can just give me a month, 1 month trial, unpaid trial, let me teach these guys how to pass. Let me teach these guys how to hold on to the ball without, how to play. Let me teach this guy how to do the basic stuff. Like, these brothers don't know how to do the basic stuff right now. And it's clear. It's clear that a lot of our players do not understand the basic stuff in football. Like passing, holding on to the ball, controlling the ball, thinking before you pass, thinking before you do things. It's like they don't think, they just do. They don't think, they just do it. And I did mention in my stream, if you watch all all the players that all the world class players, all the great players, the world class players that play football, Ronaldo, Messi, Zidane, all of them, you see they have a trait. There's one trait that you will see that's common in those players, and that trait is what? Is knowing what to do before they receive the ball. That's one trait. As a football player, you need to have that. You need to have that. Knowing what to do before you release the ball is very crucial for a football player success. It's very crucial for football player success. A lot of our players at Chelsea do not know what to do before they release the ball. Before they receive the ball, not release the ball. They receive the ball and then they will start thinking what to do. That before you know it, they've lost the ball again. Go watch the way we play. If you don't believe me, go and watch the way we play. All our players, majority, 90% of our players don't know. They don't think before they receive the ball. That's why we struggle to hold on to the ball majority of the time. Before you know it, we've done 1, 2, 3 passes, and we've lost the ball. That's because they don't think. These players don't think. I don't know what to do. Like, I don't understand what the manager is meant to do for them. Like, these players don't think before they receive the ball. The only player at Chelsea that I see that trait in is not at Chelsea at the moment. It is not at Chelsea, and I am upset that it's not at Chelsea. And that's Billy Gilmour. If you watch Billy Gilmour, you know what I'm talking about. Before Billy received the ball, this boy knows exactly what he knows the player is going to pass the ball to. Before he received the ball, he knows his surroundings. He scanned his surrounding and he knows the next player he's passing the ball to. We don't have that. Right now, we clearly don't have that in midfield. All our players, they just release the ball and then the next thing, they start thinking what to do. Then you see the next thing, they overthink and then they lose the ball. Either they overthink and you know, when they're passing the ball, they overhit it, or they don't apply enough pace on the ball, or they overrun the ball. Either 3 things will happen, and we cannot have that. We can't have that. This is a crucial point that we've dropped now against Man United. We should have been level with Tottenham on 23 points, and we've dropped 2 points now. We're 9 points behind Arsenal. If they play their game tomorrow and they win, we're gonna be 9 points behind Arsenal. I think we're for about 5 points behind City. I understand this is the start of the season. I understand it's early in the season, but if we continue with this performance, we're not getting anywhere. We're not getting anywhere. So I might just say it. Saying it now, coming January, we need to get players. Coming January, we need to get midfield players. We need to get players that can actually control the ball. A player that has a first touch. The player that actually think before they release, before they act, or before they do something with the ball. Enough. I'm tired of seeing loose passes left, right, and center every flipping time. And again, talking of performance today, Sterling was poor today. Against Brentford, it was poor as well. I've been saying this. This is not Sterling. This is not Raheem Sterling. The Sterling I knew from Man City is not the same Sterling playing for Chelsea at the moment. And that's the truth. And why? That's because this guy, he's been playing against flipping Jorginho. When you spend a long time now playing against a player that are basic, this is what you get. You start playing basic. Everything about you changes, and I'm beginning to get worried with Sterling right now. Things is changing for him. Like, this is not the same Sterling that came to Chelsea. I need that Sterling back. All of a sudden now, Sterling can't even fucking think on the ball. Man can't even go, beat his man one-on-one. Hardly. He's finding it so hard. It's finding it hard to release, to know what to do with the ball. And this is what I'm saying. When everyone is doing the same thing, like, It's basically like you being a good guy and then you're surrounded with bad guys. Like, obviously, you're going to turn bad anyway. Eventually, at the end of the day, you're going to turn bad. That's what's happening right now with Sterling. This guy is used to playing around. He used to play around good players at Man City. They have a setup. Everyone knows what they're doing. That's why you see Sterling flourish at Man City. Now he's come to Chelsea, where there's so much disorganized. Every like the organization is it's not really you cannot compare the organization in City to Chelsea. In Chelsea, like the way the players are so organized, like everyone knows what they're doing. Like not with this Chelsea team that a lot of our players don't know what they're doing. And Sterling playing with this player consistently day in and week in and week out, training with them, is beginning to play with like them. Sterling is beginning to play like like the likes of the rest of players that we have. He's not able to think. He's not able to do anything. He can't go past a man. Like, I'm getting tired. I'm really getting tired. We still have a lot of players in this team that we need to get rid of, and we need to get rid of them fast. And starting from the midfield, getting rid of Jorginho, Kovacic, I don't care. We need to get rid of these two players if we're gonna fucking succeed. Why do you guys think that none of these clubs are coming for Kovacic or Jorginho? If they're so good, why are Man City not coming for him? Even Arsenal, why are they not coming for him? Why is even Tottenham or Man United not coming from Kovacic if he's that good? I keep telling you, these guys are flipping average players. These brothers are average players, and it shows week in and week out. These brothers, they only put up performance once every 5 or 6 games. I need a player that will put 8 out of 10 performance every game. Every game. All right, listen. I don't know what to say anymore, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I mean, I think I've really pretty much said everything. In terms of Graham Potter is doing the best that he can do right now. It's shown that he can be flexible even during the game with his formation. You can see today again clearly made a substitution that impacted the game. Bringing on Kovacic early in the game in the first half. That's the manager that I want to have in my club. Manager that can understand that something is not working and just make a change as quickly as possible. Not a manager that sees that something isn't working and just kept going, and nothing is changing. I like the fact that Graham makes changes to his team as the game progresses. That's a trait of an elite manager. I'm not saying he's an elite manager. It's not. Don't get me wrong. Graham Potter is not there yet. It's not there yet. He's working his way towards being an elite manager, and that's a trait of an elite manager. All right. So I look forward to our next game. Yeah. Hopefully we can pick up three points. Finally. Again. We're still unbeaten. Under Graham Potter, which is very important, but we need to start getting 3 points. We need to start getting these 3 points. So that will be all for now, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching so please please guys, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to this channel if you're new for the first time. If you're here returning, thank you once again for supporting me. Yeah, I will see you again in my next video, ladies and gentlemen. Take care. Peace.
Yeah. Let's go. Just another day, chilling.